Hi everyone, so this is the sketching video. So these sketches are pretty straightforward, but something I want us to really think about is some things that Karen Lederer, the artist that visited class today, spoke about. The idea of really using her observational skills of like just small fun things that she's attracted to and like interested in her daily life, and also pictures. So you're going to draw some setups from life, and you can also take photographs of some and do them from photographs. I'm not going to be there to watch what you do, but I would like for you to try both. Okay? Just observation skills are important to build, and you don't totally build those by drawing from photos. So ideally, you'll do both. So I'm just going to show you one setup that I have. It was too hard to do this whole video and show and draw from my setup. So I started the drawings already, and here's just one setup. I want to just show you this like interesting table with like the mosaic top. So it's like lots of like irregular shapes. I had my sunglasses, a tube of lipstick rolled up, a powder compact with a mirror, and then some blush brushes and the sunglasses. And so when I took the pictures, I was leaning down really close, like down here, and you can actually see my reflection in the mirror. So that would be something fun that I would want to add to my drawing. So those are all the kind of different things you can do, kind of thinking about the work that you saw today of Karen Lederer. So sometimes if there's like a human element, maybe it was like the feet in that one particular painting where it was like the sneakers on the grass. Like if I were to do this, I could kind of like allude to my reflection in the mirror there. Okay, so that's just one of the setups down here. So that's just one of the setups that I did. Everything else it was just kind of too hard to do everything. So what I did was, I'm going to show you my sketchbook now. So I divided my page into 4, so even boxes. So like the boxes took up the whole page. In addition to that, I started to sketch in my objects. So I did some fruit, I did some vegetables. This was the lipstick one. And then this was like a knife was cutting a really big tomato. So you can see like that was something I was thinking about composition, was having the knife come across the whole box. Okay. This sketch wasn't finished yet, but this was the knife was like coming down from here. So this, I would still keep working on this. And then this one was vertical. So this is the lipstick, sunglasses, and the powder with like the mosaic table. Okay, and so then what you're going to do next is you're going to use different materials. You can use pencil, markers, you can use colored pencils, you can use paint. I have these watercolor crayons here. They're kind of like watercolor pencils, but they're crayons, so they're a little thicker. But if you add water to them, they're just like watercolor. So I can just go right in and just start adding the color. And what I also want you to do is I also want you to look for some inspiration on different photos or fabrics maybe you have, and you can kind of find different patterns. So here I'm putting in my sunglasses, and as you can see, these are just studies. So you want to kind of play around with like variation of color palettes. Kind of remember Karen Lederer talked about that fishbowl painting. She had a few different versions. One was like lots of blues and greens, and another one was pinks and oranges. So kind of playing around with the different colors. You can do the observed color of what you see, and then you can also kind of heighten it up a little bit with your imagination. So you see I'm just going in lightly with the paint. It's not super neat. These are just, they're called thumbnail sketches. Artists call them thumbnail sketches because they tend to be, small. These are a bit bigger than our thumbnail, but it's just an old term. So I'm going in, and as you can see, I'm filling the entire box with my objects, okay? And I also want you to think about like if you can find different patterns you want to add. I'm going to do my blush brush here. And it's okay that I can still see the pencil. I want to be able to see the pencil. I want this to be like a mixed media drawing, meaning there's lots of different materials being used. And then I can block in the background with a really bright green. Now, if you wanted, you can even go in here and start to add a pattern here. I could even draw in with my pencil. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using lots of different materials. Make this look a little bit more like a blush brush. I'm using lots of different lines, but the main objective is that this whole box is full, okay? I didn't leave any white space, okay? That's really what, because these are going to be more useful to you if you finish them and like make them look like a full thought. Even if that full thought is really messy like mine, that's totally fine. They're supposed to be quick, but not necessarily unfinished, okay? So hopefully this is helpful. And like I said, like I could even paint myself in there if you wanted to like put in like, you wanted to put in the fact that there was like a person there. Okay, so hopefully that's good. If you have any questions, you can always just email me. Okay, good luck, and I look forward to seeing them. Do 8 of them, 8 finished sketches, and you don't have to submit them. You just bring them to class, okay? I didn't make a place for you to submit them. I just want you to bring them to class. All right, good luck.